I'll get us to roll on this one. I mean, you guys are just about to head into an absolute gauntlet of the next 2 weeks, 4 games, and just kind of where's the energy, excitement late in the season, but knowing you've got a task ahead of you?
It's exciting, honestly. It's actually a privilege. A lot of teams don't get to play in the finals. I think we started with 32 teams, and there's only 2 left. So that's definitely a privilege and a moment that we look forward to, both for us individually and for the club. But in terms of the games, we have a big squad now. Starting from the beginning of the season, we had a small roster, but now Coach Burke could choose from. It doesn't matter what guy numbers called, they're going to go and put 100%, and we all expect everybody to bring a victory for us.
Absolutely. And then just speaking of getting to play for a trophy, I know you've got a game between now and then too, but on a pride standpoint for wearing the green and blue, being able to do that for the city of Hartford, where does that pride come from?
Honestly, it comes from the fact that the club has been buried at the bottom of the table for a couple of years now. So now just the fans, just their reaction. There's a couple of fans that we know we see game in, game out, just them telling us, like, you don't understand what this means to us, like, you're giving us bragging rights, and now we could really talk to our friends and say, you know what, my team won this weekend and I feel good. It sets up their week, you know, they take time out of their day to come see us, so it's definitely for the fans. But for us as players, we've been through a lot too, you know, a lot of L's, taking on the road, coming on long road trips and stuff like that, losing in front of the fans, and now we're in a good momentum, we're winning, so it definitely shows that the work pays off.
Talk about being good on the road, been great on the road. I think 10 games unbeaten in all competitions. What's been the difference there to turn that around to be so good away from home?
It's just the intent. We really own in on like a true identity of Hartford, and now everybody's on the same page. We know what to expect. The other team might watch video, but they're gonna always be reacting, you know? So we know what to do. We know the standard. The standard never changes, and no matter what opponent we play. You could be League One, you could be, I don't know, the Premier League. We're going to give 100%, never 99. That's a Hartford way. And I just think like starting the beginning of the season on the road is something that we know we had to clean up, because we were good at home last year but not very good on the road. So we kind of honing in. We talked about it as a group, what are the details that we need to bring through, the intensity. So we look at our away games as home games now.
You good? Yep. All right, Joe. 250 appearances in the USL Championship. That's a lot. How's that feel?
You know, it feels good. It's always good to get personal acknowledgement and receive certain milestones and certain achievements. So I'm proud of that. It's 10 years of work. It's coming to work every day with the right attitude, the right mindset. It's being a good teammate, and it's living my dream. So 250 games, I couldn't be more proud of myself. But ultimately, I'm a team player, and what I think is a lot cooler than 250 games is the opportunity to win a trophy. And that's why we all play this game, is to win and win a lot, and to win trophy and to win hardware and to celebrate with our teammates. So that's what I'm hopeful for in the coming weeks. So 250 is awesome, but I'd love to get another trophy.
You've been there before, right? 250 games. You've played games that mean something in this time of the season. How does that help you as a veteran, as a leader in the locker room?
Yeah, it's been a cool year this year. I've been, at the start of the year, I was the oldest guy in the locker room. We brought in some more experienced guys now, so that no longer remains, which I'm happy for. But yeah, it's cool. I work with a lot of really cool young guys from all over the world. So being able to share my experiences with them in good times and in bad, it's cool to feel that sense of leadership and feel like guys look up to me. And with that, and heading into big games and heading for trophy matches, I'll continue to use my voice and my actions to hopefully lead this team and propel them to a championship, whether it's Jägermeister or the playoffs come later October, November.
On the flip side of that, what does their perspective give you when you're in this slog of the season right now? You're about to go have a gauntlet of a schedule in the next 2 weeks. What is their perspective of their energy and their go-get-em, just, oh my gosh, so excited to be here kind of energy do for you when you've been through it?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's a balance, right? And all good teams have that balance of the young, energetic guys, the old, experienced guys, the guys that have been there, the guys that are excited to be there for their first one. So we all push together, and we're all here together. So I'm grateful to be here with a bunch of these guys who I come to work and I smile every day. These guys make me laugh. Like I have a great time doing what I do. So getting through the summer months where we were really grinding, and Maybe I was low energy one day, but maybe I was the guy high energy the other day. So we kind of feed off each other and balance off each other. And we have a good core of veteran guys and leaders who, if it's not my week, maybe it's Scarlett's week. If it's not Scarlett's week, maybe it's Marlon's week. If it's not Marlon's week, maybe it's Dispay. So having that balance and having multiple leaders in a locker room is why we are where we are, positioned in the league as well as the Jägermeister competition.
Absolutely, and to that point too, just about having a trophy to play for in a week's time, 2 weeks time. What does that do? You've got, Brendan was saying, this isn't just for the club, this is for the city, and there's a little pain in the city right now. We miss our teams and all that stuff, but you guys get to carry that torch for really the whole community. How much pride do you take in that side of things? Yeah, no, that's a great opportunity. The Hartford fans, the Hartford Athletic fans have been here since 2019. Rain or good performance, bad performance, they're there, and they're loud and they're supportive of us, and that's what's gotten us to this moment. The city, I think the people are hardworking people. They really give their all, and they're blue collar, hardworking. So to be able to represent them on a national scale and hopefully put a trophy in our city would be amazing. And it's a testament to kind of the work that we've done as players, but the support of the fans and our supporters who backed us through good days and bad. Now we're finally getting to see the sun on the other side of it, and hopefully we can lift a trophy and celebrate with everybody. This time of the season is late. You guys are heading into a gauntlet with 4 games in 2 weeks, right?
Yep.
So just where's the energy level at right now? Obviously these guys are built for this, but
Yeah.
where are you guys at?
Yeah, we've rotated through these busy periods, and we'll rotate again through this period. And energy is not a problem. We're the second youngest team in the league, I believe, in terms of minutes played, and that's a real source of pride for us. But young means energetic too. So at the business end of the season, now these guys have a lot of good experience under their belt, and we trust them to execute over and over again. If that means 4 in 2 weeks, 4 in 2 weeks, we'll welcome it. We just got through 5 in 2 weeks, so.
Talk about a nice shift in perspective, right? You
Yeah.
just go, all right, let's take what we've got. I mean, you guys are a young team, but you're also small in terms of numbers
Yep.
team. So just how do you manage that? How has it's a luxury to be able to rotate guys, and it's taken some time to get there,
Absolutely.
right? So just what does it mean to be able to have that luxury with a young team like this?
That's it. We trust every guy in the locker room, and I can't say that of almost any locker room I've ever been in at any level, at the MLS level or the USL level. I can't think back to a team where I could literally, or we as a staff could literally plug and play anyone. And I genuinely believe that we can right now. And the other source of energy comes from we're playing for a trophy in less than 2 weeks now, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah, and I just want to ask you about that too. I know you've got a game between now and then, but in case we don't get to talk to you, just what is that? Energy is my buzzword today. What is the energy around that, right? Being in the situation from, yes, there's the turnaround. Yes, there's how this season started, but just the fact for this club to be in that conversation X amount of years into a young team.
Yeah, and I don't even talk about it in terms of the club with these guys. I talk about it in terms of the city. It can be a source of pride. It can be something people get behind. I heard we're going to have really good traveling support all the way to the opposite corner of the country, so that's amazing in my mind. This city hasn't always had that, and they've lost professional teams that they loved and still love and would want back. So it's a real source of pride for us to be able to bring that energy back to the city, and we'll carry that with us into the game, whatever we get.
Yeah, it's heavy to wear the green and blue. Those
That's
Whalers, they follow you everywhere.
That's it. I still have neighbors flying the flag outside.
I don't doubt it. That's all I got for you.
Obviously, before then, Colorado Springs. You managed there for 2 seasons, had great success. What's it like to be going back there, managing a different club?
Yeah, a lot of the players that I brought there that went and won the whole thing last year, that was bittersweet. A lot of the staff that I brought there, actually the whole staff that I brought there are still there. And so a lot of good friends, good memories, people around town. It kind of went on a similar trajectory to what we're doing now. We were in a final within 2 years, and so really nothing but positivity from me going back there. It's something outside the final that I'm really looking forward to.
Obviously, you managed there for a couple of seasons. People often talk about the altitude, playing at altitude. From your perspective, managing there, real do you feel that is, and how do you prepare for it?
It's very real. It's a 18 to 20% gain in VO2 max. If done properly, and I know those guys do it properly because that's how I set it up while I was there, so they'll train to maximize that. And I think there's different things you can do. You can make all 5 substitutions by the 60th minute, things like that. But really it's about just keeping an eye on the guys that haven't experienced it before. The ball flies different, a little faster, a little farther. So the game itself can be a little bit faster, and that can wear guys down. So there's so many different elements to it that I think are very real.
And in terms of what's at stake, obviously Hartford's still playing, trying to get a home playoff game potentially. Certainly playoffs aren't actually guaranteed. Colorado Springs, they're right on the playoff line.
Yep.
How do you anticipate the game playing out with all that on the line for both clubs?
Yeah, we used the word energy before, I think for a number of different reasons, because of the familiarity between the staffs and a lot of the players going back to a place that they had great memories as well. Michi and Hodge being 2 of those, but Seb as well, and Beverly for sure. I think, this is going to feel like a playoff game because we're going with the same intent. We aren't free and clear. We're not qualified yet, and that's in the back of our minds. So going in, I think this is going to be a very entertaining game because neither team will back off at all.
You mentioned playoff game. That's kind of the attitude you took last week going into the Pittsburgh game. You mentioned kind of being disappointed with how you responded.
Great experience. Yeah, it was a great experience. We got our heads handed to us a little bit physically, and that's valuable, especially when we do have a young team. We have some really good veteran players, but that's good for everyone to see and feel what that feels like in a packed house. And, we might have to go on the road in the playoffs, and you're going to be in a packed house, and there's a little bit extra that goes into these games at the end of the season when you're actually still playing for something. So I love the fact that I don't love the fact that we lost, but I love the fact that we got to experience that. And we'll get it again out in Colorado.